My name is Irene Carranza. I was born and raised in Los Angeles. I'm a painter. I am also a writer and an educator and the mother of 4 wonderful grown children. I went to school at Pasadena City College. I moved around a lot during my college years. I went to Pasadena City College. I went to Otis Parsons School of Design. And then I ended up at Long Beach State University until I got accepted at Art Center College of Design in Pasadena, which was my lifelong dream to be at that campus. And I spent years working as a graphic designer and art director for a humanitarian organization called World Vision International. And this is before I had my children, and then up until my firstborn son Adam was born, then I freelanced as a designer and homeschooled my children, raised them, and during that time, when they were already a little older, I went back to painting as a full-time painter. I was able to do artwork for the city of LA through the mayor's office for several years. I've worked with the American Heart Association and SEIU for Justice for Janitors, posters and t-shirts and that sort of thing for them. I also worked with Westcom Credit Union in Pasadena, and I was fortunate enough to be able to do a series of images of the diversity of children for their lobby at their main headquarters. I've also done years of work, including this year, with National Hispana Leadership Institute and also HOPE, Hispanas Organized for Political Equality. They use my art for gifts and for their benefactors and for their publicity and publications. I've always wanted to participate in community involvement and being a part of my community to enhance the community and to offer myself in whatever capacity I can. And one of the ways I offer myself is as a painter, and to provide beautiful images for people to be able to use for their organizations and their businesses but especially the nonprofits like National Hispana Leadership Institute and Hispanas Organized for Political Equality, because I believe in their mission and what they're doing to empower women and to bring about this great upsurge of feminine empowerment, and for us to have a greater and a stronger voice in the community. My story of resilience focuses on my own journey and my own path as having many years of not knowing my identity and being almost disowned as a child, and what that did to my brain. And so I've struggled a lot with depression, and there's been mental illness, and then how not being able to handle stress and having to overcome tremendous obstacles and roadblocks in my path to be able to succeed and thrive. Not only to survive, but I've always wanted to thrive, because I've always been very attracted to the light and to beauty. Even as a young child, I'd hold myself up in my room and I'd read literature and I'd draw and I'd daydream. And of course, nobody understood what was wrong with me, but it was just me wanting to tap into beauty and light and the wonder and the awe of being alive, yet at the same time struggling with this hole that I was constantly falling into. And that hole caused periods of living a false self and not knowing who I was and what I really wanted and what I really desired and what I needed. And so the last few years my art has been my therapy. It's helped me rediscover who I am and bring me to a place of, yes, the world is a beautiful place of light and wonderment. And I always knew that there was something there through the arts, through painting, through literature, through human beings. And this is why I love to paint women and the beauty of women, and not only the exterior beauty of women, but the internal light and beauty of women within. And I know that sometimes in my artwork people say, that's so dark, that looks so dark, because then there's also the struggle of darkness and light that I have had in this lifetime on this journey, where there's been the extreme darkness and then also the light fighting for that. and being able to accept that that's the way it is. There's darkness and light, and it's okay. We all have it. We don't have to hide that there's darkness. We don't have to hide that we struggle, and that there's depression, and that there's, we have a bad temper, or we have some bad things that we're embarrassed of. We all have that. It's just learning how to bring the light back into our existence, and the beauty. And this is what I do as a painter, and now I want to share that with others, as with my writings and with my workshops.